Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Koi's Minecraft bucket list. I see we got some brief lag as the world generating. The sun is slowly rising. I'm gonna take a quick peek out here and see what's going on. I don't know if I got anything after me. It doesn't quite look like it. I think I've got all the mobs gone. So I think I'm gonna be stuck here for a while in the desert. There's one. Can I take you out? I can, good. Get rid of you. Yeah, so I think I'm going to be stuck here in the desert for a little bit. I'm going to keep that as my campsite for just a little while. Ooh, wow. I'm short on my arrow there. So I figure, let's go back to that well I had found, because I hear desert wells are extremely rare. Balls, come on, join me. There's 2 balls and they're not coming in. I need my balls. Anyways, so yeah, there it goes. I think I got him. That's a trip right there. So yeah, so I hear those desert wells are pretty rare, especially when you find just a regular standard desert well like the one I found. So I'm going to make my way back over to that one. I don't remember where it is, but I have a screenshot of the coordinates. And so I believe it is over this way, a little way. And so I'm gonna meet you guys over there in just a few minutes. Lucky me, just right behind the roof forest there, you can see my tent. And I forgot, I went back, I went to put some stuff in the chest because I had a little too much stuff. But I found some sheep. So I'm gonna take a couple extra pieces of wool and make a bed out of that and take the bed with me. But I think it may just be that much more important to take the bed with me like that. Yeah, so let me go ahead and put my original bed back, which is this guy right here. I'm going to put this right back, and I took a couple pieces of dark oak because I'm not so sure about dark oak and whether or not that's going to look good or not. I've got regular oak and I don't have any spruce, but I'm sure with my giant spruce tree I could probably find it pretty quick. Yeah, so let me stick my original bed back here. I've got my crafting table, so okay, there's the well right over there. Yeah, I just happened to find some natural looking sandstone caves over on that side there. So what I was thinking here, by the way, it's one, we're going to want to dig down here and we're going to want to see what's actually under here. Because I hear from the rareness of this well, what it's actually got underneath is one of 3 things. Either a stronghold, which would be super awesome to get one of those right here near my base. And then 2 is a mob spawner of some sort. And then 3 would be just a standard abandoned mine shaft. Either way, all 3 options are reasonably good. But in order to do all those things, I think it might just be quite important to build a little something right here. Right? So that's what we're going to work with. I've got some time. The sun's slowly starting to set, I see. So I'm going to stick a bed just so I have a bed floating around, maybe on this side here. Stick it right here. That way I've got a place to wake up at, And we're just going to build a little building right over here. And I might just have to clear out a little bit of the sand. I'm not entirely sure. So I've got a picture. I went online and picked up a picture of what I wanted to build here. I'm going to try to replicate it as best as I can. It actually might fit this contour a little bit by rising up with this mountainside here a little. So maybe I should stick it back maybe right around here. This might actually be a good place to start. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get a few things started here. Okay, I've got some sand. I'm just playing around with some sand here. So I've got a couple ideas. So one, there's going to be a building. Oops, I missed a piece. One, there's going to be a building right about here. Right, this building's going to be up probably 4 high from where this is at right now. And so essentially the building's going to essentially have a gap right here of 2. I just want to make sure I'm looking at the picture right. Yes, a gap of 2. There's no windows at all in the front. The windows are actually going to be here on the sides. And this is going to go back. I'm not entirely sure how far back, but maybe about here. This seems like it'll be a reasonable size. So let's get a little more sand to make this fit. Just stealing sand from right over here. And just make a little pattern with the sand here. And see if this is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, because the way this building is, it's got a building on lower area, and then it's also got a building on the upper area. So this is going to be the upper area building right here, and then this small, tiny little box right here is going to be the lower area. It's essentially a 6x6 box, where this one's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Enderman. I think this is a great opportunity to take you out. Come back. Come back. Don't go running away. Aw, you ran away. So close, buddy. Oh, there you are. I really want to get you, but you're just running away. I'm going to get lost in the desert. It's like looking at a mirage. Can I get you? Oh, you almost fell in the water. That would have been totally awesome. But now this is bad for me. Ah, yes, an ender pearl. Right on. Thank you, Enderman. I think I've only got like 2 or 3 ender pearls all together. Yeah, I get so distracted here, don't I? Anyway, 6 by 6. What is it? Oh, gosh. 3 by 3 box is what this one is. Sorry about that. 3 by 3 box, where this one is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 by 5 box, which is what I'm looking for here. I may want this one just to go out a little bit more, but I'm not sure. I do want this off-centered doorway. I don't really want this to be centered, and it's going to have a space of 2 in front of it, not exactly to scale at the moment. And so this is going to be something like 4 high off the ground, where this one's going to be right about where it's at. And then this all is just denoting the edge marker, which I was just thinking about bumping it out to here a little ways. And so I'm going to essentially build this mostly in sand at the moment, just because it's just easier to see what I'm doing and trying to figure out what I want, right? And so there's going to be a staircase, by the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's get this entire area right here 4 high up off the ground, and we'll work our way up from there. So I'm going to probably do a brief time lapse just to get this going, because there'll be no point to watch me place sand everywhere for 4 high, you know? Okay, so this is now 4 high off the ground. I'm going to need something to kind of denote where this 4 high is, and I just happen to have an extra plank. So this is just going to go there just for convenience sake, and now I'm going to go up another 3 blocks. The 3 blocks will essentially represent the building itself. So that's going to be about this high here. Yeah, that's so great, Creeper. Where the heck did you come from? And you were lagging too. That was just horrible. Goodness. Where did you come from? You were just waiting for me, weren't you? Good golly. Okay, so yeah, let's make another stack here so I have an idea of what's going on. We're going to just do a 3 high stack here. Okay, so this is now where the building is. That block right there is gonna represent the ground floor. Everything in here, I'm not sure if I'm gonna fill it up or not. We'll decide that at a later point. So for now, this essentially is going to be our 4 high building, and the rest down here we're gonna have to figure out how this is all gonna look later on. And now we're gonna do this one. This one's also gonna be about 3 high from right where it is actually. So let's do this right now. We'll make a little 3 high stack right here. Okay, there's my 3 high building, roughly, give or take, and obviously there's going to be a sandstone right up in here. So I've been looking at interesting designs. Some of them use sand, some of them use sandstone, and I need some food while I talk. And what we're going to have to do is this top layer, of course, is going to have to be sandstone. Now, what they also did is they also used an interesting roof design too. They used I think spruce for the roof, but I'm not sure if dark oak can do too. It might just be too dark of a contrast. If it is, we're just gonna have to go somewhere out by that lava actually, and maybe go up a little ways to find the spruce trees again and cut them down and get them gathered away for this. Yeah, so this is essentially going to be right here, and there's going to be a platform that extends out about to, is what I was thinking, but I was also thinking maybe it should extend out just a touch more. In fact, I've actually got this backwards. This is actually now, oh, you know what? I don't need all of this. I just need 3. Yeah, there it goes, much better. But I do need a way in. That's okay, I'll worry about that later. But anyways, I was thinking about, maybe filling it up to around here, and I might just do that. Let me go ahead and gather a few inches of sand before the sun completely sets on me. And stick one on the outside, and let's get to bed before another creeper comes after me. I know there's going to be another one. So yeah, I'm going to eventually just swap out a lot of the sand for the sandstone. And I know you can do, chisel sand. I know you can do a variety like smooth sandstone, etc., etc. So I'm going to do a mix of those things. And I want to find ways to make it fit. And that's the challenge with buildings like this, is just finding a way to make the thing fit. So this is a platform now extends 1, 2, 3, 4. It extends 4. That's not all bad. And it's going to have a staircase down, and part of the staircase has got to go up into here. So let's see if this works. Because this is going to be the top of the staircase. So we're just going to put some sand here just to represent the top of the staircase. And we'll swap it out, obviously, once we get sandstone in here. Because I want to know if this is going to work okay. That actually could work. Or I can extend it out a little. Go 1 block out, maybe. Rather than it just being super steep like this. It's just easier to work in sand, if you notice. But that's 1 block out, so I got to do the same with everything else. Now 1 more set like that, and that should do it. And there should be a staircase right here, and then right here will be actually another staircase, so that's going to work perfect. That's going to get me up into this building here, just kind of like this, a nice gradual staircase up and in. Perfect. Awesome. So now I want to get a staircase somehow going in on this side, because there was a staircase in the picture. And let me double check the picture for a couple of details. Okay, so this staircase actually does not go into the building, but it does go on the same height level. So we're going to get a little bit more sand. I'm going to do that off camera, because I think you've seen me gather enough sand. So there's no point to continuously show you the sand I keep gathering here. So yeah, I'll be back. To be honest, this entire thing, I bet you is going to go away by the time I'm done. This entire piece right here is going to be like pretty much gone, except for the cactus. And in fact, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. All right, so be back. Okay, so unlike this staircase here, which is going to extend all the way to the very bottom, meaning every single piece got to be about 2 wide, this one's not. I'm going to essentially make the top part 2 wide, followed by a single, followed by a double, followed by essentially something that looks like this, right? And so that way the staircase is not too far. And actually this piece here will be a staircase in itself, a flat piece, and then staircase and so on up the hill. This one is actually represented by a ladder. So there's actually a ladder that goes up to the top of the hill on this side. And that allows for me to have essentially a marketplace sitting here. And it's interesting because they put a essentially cloth-covered marketplace, which means I need some sheep, which I've got some sheep, lucky me, so I can just start gathering some extra wool. And I can get some, essentially a marketplace tent just to kind of hang out right over here, right in this area. And then over on this side, I've got, hello, creeper, where are you coming from? Is there a cave down there I don't know about? I think there's a cave down there. Let's just gather this. What is it with this world? Oh, look at that. It is a cave. No wonder you're coming right out of a cave system. Lucky me, I've got a cave like, oh my god, really? You know what? This goes right under the well. Oh, this is too cool. See, that's where you guys are coming out of, buddies. There's so much lag here. I don't know what's up with the lag. That's where the creeper keeps coming out of. That's crazy. Wow, this is a crazy drop right there. So let's put a couple torches somewhere here to keep things from magically not spawning like they're supposed to. And I have no idea which way down there, but that's not something I'm going to worry about right this very minute. Right now, I just want to have parts of this cave lit up, and there's some free sandstone here. This is so cool. Yeah, so we're going to take some time to explore this cave since we're here. That's so awesome. I didn't even know it was right behind me. So crazy. I need some more torches. But I will worry about that later. This is awesome. I got a free mine right here on the other side of the hill. Okay, I just heard a creeper in my head. That was horrible. Yeah, so let's get back to this building before we go off and die in a cave right in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, so this building is essentially going to represent a base of operations here. And what I don't know is, do I want to have something that goes on down here, which I may just very well do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to come in and go right into the house here. And I need to find a floor type, and that's probably going to be made out of sandstone, obviously. Or I can make it out of spruce. I'm not sure. I've got some dark oak, so let's try. This is going to be probably way too dark, in my opinion. But let's just see what this looks like on the outside anyhow. Is this too dark? That may be too dark compared to spruce, right? Or at least even just compared to oak wood. I've also got plenty of oak wood here. I can also take some oak wood and just do the same idea. Oak wood would probably be a little bit better maybe, because it looks faded. Right, in comparison, it looks faded, which is pretty cool. Spruce would be a color in between these two. Right, and same thing with the planks. The plank would be way, way too dark. Right, that'd be way too dark. This would be perfect for at home, though. I've got some ideas for this dark wood plank. Although the oak isn't all bad, floor-wise, but I think sandstone would look better here. Okay, just remembered, yay! So this part here, as the staircase drops down, and I've got to do some fiddling with this. I may need to move this building back a little ways, because there's actually supposed to be a flat area right here, which means the staircase would drop down right here unless I do this, which means that will be a staircase. This should be flat, and something that kind of represents... Where's my sand? I lost my sand. Come back, sand. I'm not done with you. Something that looks like this may be better, because this will come out too, and then just do staircase down, and that last piece right there will be a staircase. That would actually look better, because there's actually supposed to be a couple fence posts floating around over the edge going over this way, right where the market's at, and it stops basically right at a door, and there is a door. Where is the door? Maybe it's on the other side. I wonder if I messed that up. Because there's actually a lower door, and I wonder if I should put the lower door over here. Okay, that's what I thought. The door is actually on this side. It actually goes into the building from the marketplace, and so I wonder if this needs to be moved just a touch, like one block over. Oh no, that's not right. It actually goes into the block right here, and then it turns inward and goes in. That's how it goes. And so, yeah, maybe I need to put another set of stairs, so that way the double wide staircase, so that way I actually have a way in somehow, or a triple... Ooh, hello, mouse, don't do that. Maybe a triple wide staircase? I don't know. Somehow there was a way in here. And I'm going to have to figure that out and make that work, because maybe if I did something like this, I just need to be at least too high, and I'm pretty much good after that. So if I did something like this, with just blocking off the staircase... That would do it. Yes, that would give me a small, tiny door to fit right through there. At least on one side of this. That could just stay there. Right there, 3 high. And I should believe that's about the same. Oh, one more. Yeah, so the doorway would be either here or here. One of these 2 blocks would be a door. So we'll worry about that at another point. We'll just stick a couple more blocks here. And now what we need to do is we need to get some sandstone. And if I understand this right, I could just stick all of this sand right in here, and into sandstone I get, right? So let me go ahead and convert. Oh, I'm done with converting. How fun! So this gives me 33 pieces of sandstone. And let's get my crafting table out. I don't know where you put you. Maybe right here. Because we're going to need to convert some of the sandstone into other features. So I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to essentially do regular sandstone on the bottom? You know what? Let's get all the types. Okay, so I've got regular sandstone. I've got sandstone slab. I've also got chiseled sandstone. And I've just got the generic smooth sandstone. So there's a number of ways I could put this together. What I'm thinking of is maybe I should stick the smooth sandstone right around that top layer, right about where the blocks are hanging out there. The chiseled sandstone probably would sit right around this layer, which is, and according to this building, would be the bottom layer, at least for this particular area here. This one's going to be a little tricky because there's a layer here. And what I could do here is I could leave this right where it is, and then just stick the chiseled pieces of chiseled anyways in the middle, and then just do regular sandstone in various different places for sure on the bottom level. So let's get started with the bottom level first, and this is going to be kind of tricky because I've got a bunch of building activities, and I forgot the stairs. I didn't make any stairs. Let's make at least one set of stairs. No, block, you don't go there. There you are. Just one set of stairs, just so I have it, because this again I said would be a staircase. So let's get rid of you. There we go, and there, whatever, and there, perfect. Oh my goodness, that pops like so easily. I'm gonna break so much. So much is gonna be broken here. And then do I have no more stairs? Okay, so yeah, this is just gonna go essentially like this and right up into the building. That's essentially how that's gonna go, and that's gonna be perfect for the time being. And we'll start sorting out some colors here. I'm gonna wait till the sun goes down and then go take a nap. I'm gonna make a couple more stairs and probably gather some sand, be off camera for a few minutes. I've also got this texture right here. This is an awesome texture compared to the flat texture right here. And so this might actually work out quite convenient for a floor. It'll be an expensive floor, but I think it'll be kind of cool to put a floor in with upside down stairs.